Welcome to Off the Page, and we have a great episode for you today. Today we're talking about villains, and one of my favorite subjects. I bet you have a few villains that you like there, Chris.
Some people may accuse me of being a villain at times. I'd like to think I'm a good guy, but you never know.
Well, and also later on we're going to have Dallas Holliet, Dr. Doom himself, come on the show and talk a little bit about his cosplay and show us that just an amazing costume. So a real treat for everyone. And later on in the show as well, in our ever popular versus segment, we're going to be doing the Joker versus Dr. Doom.
Richard!
I don't know. I think the Joker has a few tricks up his sleeves. I think he might be able to pull this one off.
I'm not holding my breath.
So definitely stay tuned for that. And as always, you can vote on our Facebook page and let me know by how many votes I win this time.
You mean lose?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll let the viewers decide. And so, yeah, talking a little bit about villains. What is a superhero without a villain?
Not much. Pretty boring, I tell you.
Yeah.
You have to have a good, strong villain to play off of. And, you know, some of the villains now are as popular or more popular as some of the heroes, like your guy, the Joker.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be coming out with a lot of standalone movies now about the villains themselves so that way we can see their origin story. Which I find is really interesting because a lot of times these villains started off as good guys, you know, or they are misunderstood. But no, absolutely, I believe. I mean, what would Batman be without the Joker, or Mr. Freeze, or you know, the whole army of villains that he has to fight all the time?
Yeah, and you know, a lot of the villains started off kind of one note, right? They were there as a foil for the good guys to punch in the face, and that was it. But over the years, they've become a lot more nuanced. You know, like somebody like Dr. Doom, who can be a megalomaniacal villain, you know, down in his heart, truly thinks he's doing the right thing for humanity.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, even look at DC now. We have Legends of Tomorrow. It's a team of villains saving the world. I mean, who would have thought that?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you know, then it really has that balance between the couple heroes they have on there and then a handful of villains to play off and have that kind of moral debate back and forth about how they should proceed with things.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look like at a character, let's say, we'll go back to my guy Batman, without the Joker, what is his purpose? You know, he'd be just running around fighting petty crime, really. You know, but at least this gives him something to work at and to, you know, to just that everyday desire to take somebody down.
Yeah, you can only beat up thug number 4 so many times before it gets boring, you know, and giving him the Joker really has that kind of anti-Batman slant to it. Batman's in the shadows. He's quiet. He's the ninja. You don't see him coming until he's there. The Joker is the exact opposite. He wants to see you coming. He wants to make a scene. He wants everybody to notice.
Oh, yeah. He's going to show you that he's out there. That's for sure. Hey everyone, welcome back to Off the Page. In a little while, Chris and I are going to go head to head in our villains episode. Today we're going to be doing Dr. Doom versus the Joker. So that'll definitely be a fun battle to watch and see who wins that one. Today I have the pleasure of having Rachel Holliet and Dr. Doom with us today. Thanks for coming on the show, guys.
Thank you for having us.
So tell me, what brings Dr. Doom to our studio today?
Oh, well, he's on a little ambassador's trip to Canada. He's got to spread out from Europe, finally.
Oh, okay.
He's got to touch base here.
So spreading his wings a bit. And
Exactly.
okay.
He's looking for more places to conquer.
I see. What does he think about the little bit milder winter that we're having?
No, he doesn't mind it. He's used to the cold. He's from Latveria and a gypsy son, so.
Oh, there you go. And has he caught any Jets games or anything like that?
Oh, I don't think so. Doom is strictly politics.
Strictly politics, so just business.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about how Dr. Doom is here. What about his costume and that?
Well, let's see. It was a joint effort on his and my part. We've probably put about 100 hours into the costume, at least. And he's made of a myriad of different fabrics
Oh, okay.
and supplies pieces. We used mostly Sintra, but there's everything from polystyrene to pepacura, which is, of course, a type of paper pieces. You cut them out, piece them together. It's like a 3D puzzle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how long would something like this take to put together?
The first version that was done was probably about 60 hours, and I'd say we've put at least a good 40 to 60 extra into version 2.0.
Oh. So aside from world domination and different things like that, what kind of shows does he go to? And
We prefer local cons.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely our type of thing, but we love to drive across Canada. So we've been to a lot of the Saskatchewan cons. We want to go to Calgary Expo, and then it wouldn't be bad to check out some of the Toronto ones as well. But for now, it's just about the building.
Okay. And with the cosplay community as well, I hear that it's a pretty tight-knit community and a very large community here in Winnipeg as well.
Yeah.
Do you guys do any charity work or things like that, or?
Oh, we love to do charity work. We've done everything from children's birthday parties to larger events like the Children's Wish Walk that we've helped out with other community groups, the Costume Alliance being one of them. They do a lot, so sometimes we go out to their events. Manitoba Mercs as well. Or sorry, Mandalorians, Manitoba's Mercs.
Oh, okay. Okay. And what would you say have been some of the memorable reactions to the Dr. Doom as he's walked around?
The best one, and it was kind of a shock, was we were in Regina, and just as we were walking down, and I'm right behind him, and he's in this epic Doom costume, the cape is flowing, and all I hear from this child is like, "Get out of the way! The leader of Latveria is walking past." And he made his little brother, like he pushed his little brother just out of the way to give Dr. Doom all the girth he needed to walk past.
Oh my goodness. What does Dr. Doom think about the latest versions of him in the Marvel comic books and the movies?
He's taken a very interesting turn in the comic books. We can both agree on that. He is not impressed with the latest movie.
Ah, okay. I can definitely see his disapproval here.
Oh, yes. He feels it lost the essence of what Doom really was, which was very unfortunate because the character in the comic books is phenomenal.
And so you do a lot of the work on the costumes as well, or?
He is known for doing all of the hard parts, so he's done all of the armor, the shoulders, the elbows, the legs, the chest piece that's underneath, and I've sewn all of the soft parts. So I've done the hood, which needs to be redone. We did the entire tunic. I did the entire tunic, and I've done the cape, and then trying to get the cape to fasten properly, and it's been a very interesting build.
Oh, okay. Now, something like this, how long does it take Dr. Doom in the morning to get into his costume?
If we can lay out all the pieces properly, one by one, and get them segmented, it can be 10 to 15 minutes. But if we're not careful, we could wait up to a half hour just to get it done.
Oh my goodness, my goodness. Is it a comfortable costume for him, or?
It's not bad, and he's lucky he can stand for long periods of time because he has no chance of sitting once he's actually in this.
Well, and I would assume for somebody who has world domination on their mind, probably walking around and standing is a big part of their day, so.
Exactly.
All right. Well, you know what? Thank you very much for coming and showing us the costume today, guys, and letting us know more. And, you know, definitely enjoy having Dr. Doom visit the country. All right, folks, stay tuned as when we come back from break, Chris and I are going to go toe-to-toe as Dr. Doom versus the Joker. So we'll see who comes out in that battle. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to Off the Page. I have the pleasure of having Dr. Doom, also known as Dallas Holliet, with us. And as you can see, we've unmasked him. So Dallas, tell us a little bit more about the costume. Some of the details are just amazing in here.
Some of the details are actually stuff that you can buy at the dollar store, if you can believe that.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
no word of a lie. On the elbows here, these are actually makeup cases. Yeah. All the little rivets and stuff that you see in pretty much the entire suit are plastic pellets that you can buy for scrapbooking,
Wow.
and just crazy glued on top.
Wow.
Yeah.
So really intricate detail for like very little price then.
I don't want to say very little price because your base materials, which I use, is Sintra, fiberglass, fiberglass matting, all that stuff. It kind of adds up in the end. This particular suit, if I was to total it all up, I think it was around $650, $700 in materials.
Wow.
But we've done upgrades to the suit. We've changed out the fabric that we used originally from the cloak to the tunic and stuff, lined it, just added a little things here and there.
Oh, okay. Can you, for our viewers, tell us a little bit more about this helmet? I mean, it's just such amazing workmanship on this one.
Would you believe that this was paper at one time? What we use is a paper craft. It's also known as papakura. Essentially, the dome and the back shape was once paper that was put together as a three-dimensional model, coated in fiberglass resin. The rest of the face was sculpted using PVC plastic, also known as Sintra. And everything else was, it was all basically sculpted by using paper patterns, placing it. Does it look good? Yes, let's go with it. The openings in the cheeks here were actually circuit boards from old cell phones.
Oh, wow.
Just to give it a little bit more of a mechanical sort of feel.
Oh, okay. Now, you're walking around a convention, let's say all day. How hot does this get?
It's not bad.
Not bad?
A lot of people will say, oh, how can you do that? You must be heating. There's a lot of ventilation actually as you're walking because the Sintra doesn't stay flush to your body.
Yeah.
So as you move, air is being sucked in. It's the same with the helmet.
Okay.
I've worn this particular suit 6 hours, 8 hours at a time. No problems.
Wow.
Yep.
Right on, right on. Well, you know what, Dallas? Thanks a lot for coming on the show today.
No problem.
Really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
All right, everyone, stay tuned and we'll be right back. Just for a bit more to the 2 points. Not really a good Van of White, so. Welcome back to Off the Page, and now my favorite segment of the show, where we're doing our versus segment. Today, Joker versus Dr. Doom. All right, Chris, you ready?
I'm about as ready as I can get.
All right, well, tell me what our famous Dr. Doom brings to the table.
What doesn't Dr. Doom bring to the table? He's a great scientist. I mean, he went to school with Reed Richards. He's super smart. His armor is filled with all sorts of different technology.
And all he wants to do is take over the world.
Yeah, just little things. Like he's a master sorcerer. He's gone into hell to rescue his mother. brought her back from the dead. Like there's nothing Dr. Doom can't do once he sets his mind to it. He's a force of nature.
Now, I will give you that, but I will say one thing about the Joker. He is the master of mind games. He could easily take Dr. Doom and play a mind game on him, no problem, as far as I'm concerned. He's also very conniving. He makes people work for him. That's one thing for sure.
Dr. Doom doesn't need people to work for him. He has Doombots. The Joker would try to play a mind game, and it would turn out to be a Doombot that would explode and kill the Joker anyway.
But you know what? I mean, look at how the Joker keeps on coming back. I mean, Batman can't get rid of him. What makes you think a guy like Dr. Doom is going to do it instead?
Because Dr. Doom would actually do it. Batman's all talk but no action. Batman's had the opportunity to take out the Joker a million times, and he hasn't, because deep down he's still a scared little boy and he's a Boy Scout. Dr. Doom does not have any qualms with crushing anyone under his iron fist that he sees as a threat.
I don't know. You know what? I think one thing with the Joker is that he is a little bit misunderstood. And I just don't think that Doom gets that. I think that Joker would definitely turn people against him. And I mean, let's face it, when Joker starts to fail, he's got Harley. She'll come in and do his dirty work for him. She'll get rid of that big tin can.
I don't know. I mean, Harley Quinn, sure. Doctor Doom doesn't really have a female counterpart unless you're going to count Valeria Richards as a 4-year-old super genius. Not quite the eye candy that Harley is. But, you know, Doctor Doom is a guy who literally just months ago reformed the entire universe from nothing and started Battle World from scratch, where he was literally the god to every Marvel superhero that existed at the time. You know, that level of control over stuff and that level of power is something that the Joker's never going to be anywhere near touching.
Well, folks, we'll let you decide. Be sure to check out our Facebook survey and let us know how much the Joker wins this vote by. I'm sure it's going to be a landslide. And for more information on Dallas Holliet and his Doctor Doom cosplay, also check out our Facebook page. Remember, keep it off the page, and thanks for watching.